Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with John Rippland, my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of Super Juniors Day 12 event. Fortunately, these matches got uploaded a lot sooner than the previous VOD episodes, which weren't uploaded till at least 8 p.m. every single night that they had one. So these were uploaded a few hours earlier. I was able to watch them. I'm going to cut this review, go to sleep for a little bit, and then watch the live special on June 3rd. And I will try to watch the live special on June 4th. Hopefully, it's not going to be too long, not past maybe like 2.5, 3 hours, because I got to work late, a little bit after that. Anyway, missing matches were Shota, Oka, and Tiger Mask beating Yuya, Yota, and ACH. Yoshihashi and Yo defeating Chase Owens and Ishimori. Inari and Flip defeating Gato and Will Ospreay. And Bushi, Sonata, and Evil defeating Kanemaru. I almost screwed that up. Takamaru is what I almost said. Taka, Kanemaru, and Minoru Suzuki. So, decent undercard. Obviously didn't get to see him, but decent undercard on paper. 4 Best of Super Junior matches. Final one, next to last ones for the B block. And then, of course, the live special will have A block and B block, all the participants, and we will finally get the idea of who's going to be in the finals. Hiromu, possibly Hiromu. Ishimori, I think, is a lock. I would be very shocked if Ishimori didn't get in there. We have Chris Sabin and El Desperado, probably the weakest of the matches, probably. I mean, that's just a guess. Just compared to others. I mean, it's not that these guys are weak. This was one of the weaker matches of the tournament, honestly. I mean, the weakest would be Kushida and Taguchi, but obviously that was done because, and I was told, and thank you, by the way, the person who left on the YouTube comments that Kushida had diarrhea at the time, so they had to make the match short. So I get that. This one, El Desperado makes his entrance, sneaks back, and, is at the entranceway, attacks Chris Sabin. Chair usage, all this bullshit, and all this stuff with the Suzuki-gun members, as you would expect. Well, I mean, it's just one Suzuki-gun member, but still. Chair usage by a Suzuki-gun. I'm shocked, aren't you? So a lot of chair usage. Sabin uses a chair on Desperado at one point. He had a really nice dive on the outside. It's good back and forth. Cradle Shock for the win. This isn't a match you necessarily need to see. It wasn't bad. It was still decent, but it was the weakest of the 4, for sure. And then Taguchi and Marty Scurll. I liked it. It had a lot of comedy in it, as you will get in a Taguchi match. Who can hit some really, really good dives, and he had a couple here and had a really good ankle lock submission. My problem is the comedy went on a little bit long. Scurll can do comedy really well, taking it too seriously, and able to be a good foil, a good heel. That's why he's the villain. That's why he's really good at what he does. Decent exchanges, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to imply that this match was bad. They had good submission trades. And then they had a spot similar to what Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle did at WrestleMania 20 in the ankle lock, where Eddie had loosened his boot. Kurt got the boot, was shocked, and then got rolled up soon after. And Scurll did that with Taguchi. And then Taguchi looked shocked, and then, then Scurll got the roll up soon after. It wasn't bad. Scurll got the victory. Cool. The first 2 matches, if you aren't able to watch them, you're not really missing anything. They aren't bad. If you're somebody that wants to watch all, every single match, you could do a whole lot worse, watching wrestling and watching these two. These 2 matches were decent, not great. But now we get to a good match. This was Sho and Hiromu, and this is damn good. Sho has really arrived. Hiromu can get the best match out of just about anybody. That's how good he is. Great back and forth. Starts off hot. They immediately try to clothesline each other, and there's just some really good back and forth. Sho having some great strength, doing super well. Hiromu hitting the sunset flip powerbomb outside. Sho later doing the triple powerbomb spot. I really enjoyed that. Very good chemistry. These guys have tremendous chemistry. Too many spots, really, quite frankly, to call. There was a lot of really good stuff here, though. I really, really liked what they were doing. I won't say this is in the top 10 of the tournaments, but Hiromu has consistently been, I would say Hiromu's been one of the MVPs. And I know there's only one MVP. I'm going to have to wait until the finals to see who was the MVP, but there could be a handful of them. Sho and Yo have done well. Hiromu has done well. Scurll's done well, but Scurll's going to do well. Yeah, but it was a pretty good match. Looked like Sho might have gotten the victory. Nope. Triangle choke for the win. And, Hiromu holds it on for a bit, so they gotta check on Sho afterwards. Hiromu, who just doesn't give a shit. But Daryl will make sure that he brings home the trophy because Daryl needs to sit in it. And we know with cats, if it fits, I sits. Yeah, so good match. Again, maybe not top 10, but still good match. And then we go to Kushida versus Dragon Lee, and this is the kind of wrestling I like. This was good. This might crack the top 10 of the tournament. And, thank you for the suggestion or the question of if I'm going to do a top 10 for the tournament. Hadn't considered, but if you want to see it, I will do my best to take a look through the matches, like take a look through the results and stuff like that, and I'll figure out which ones. But I'm going to obviously wait till the finals. So that probably won't be up till sometime on Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the days. And then I will be doing my Dominion review, of course, because I have to see that. But Kushida versus Dragon Lee, good match, well done, great exchanges, great arm work by both guys, by Kushida. Kushida was relentless on that arm. Dragon Lee doing his own arm submissions. Very good stuff. Very good dives. Very good agility shown by both guys. You could tell they respected each other, and they brought out the best in each other. This was a really, really good match. Really enjoyable. I would say close to blow away because they just kept the pace so damn frenetic. This was a bit better than Sho versus Hiromu, though if somebody were to argue that Hiromu and Sho was the match of this particular show, I wouldn't I wouldn't disagree. We all have different perceptions of what's good. I just enjoy Kushida versus Dragon Lee just a little bit more. But yeah, it was of course Kushida gets a victory. Nice show of respect at the end. That was good stuff. Kushida cuts promo. Enjoyable. This was enjoyable. I will say B because I think the first two matches bring it down just a little. They aren't bad. Again, they're decent. That's what I'm going to say. So, yeah, B. And yeah, it's a bit of a shorter review than normal. But anyway, that's what I got to say. Agree, disagree with what I said? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. My New Japan Best of Super Juniors Day 12 review. I got to get this outro done better. Anyway, I will see you for Day 13. And for the finals, Day 14. Can't wait.